everybody! Happy Friday! How's it going? Let's see who's here. Nini, congrats on first! Welcome! Give you a little shout out. If you guys don't know Nini, she is an amazing VTuber. She is part of the Kitsune Quartet. She is cute and funny, and you should definitely check out her streams. No, you're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. She is great. Definitely all time. One of the greatest. Bunny, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you were able to make it. Hiccup, welcome. Happy Friday. Hi, Siva. Tashkani, you call hacks. Nini's not hacking. Yes, I did witness your first. Congratulations. Hopefully soon we'll get like a real first redeem. I think this is our last stream before we can apply for affiliate. So pretty excited about that. Big Friday. Branded, hi. Demon Rider, welcome. Hack, welcome in. How's everyone doing? Did everyone have a good week? I had a long day. Branded, it's been a week. Oh no. Well, I hope you are able to relax and that this will help kick off your weekend. We're gonna have some cozy gardening today, so hopefully we can kind of just put that week behind us, start fresh. Demon Rider, somewhat. Yeah, I had a long day today. I took a nap before stream because I was pretty tired after work, but feeling much better now. Branded, while you're here now, so it's a relaxed time. I'm glad. I hope that everyone can kind of take it easy. We'll have some cozy games and just have fun. I think that's a great way to start the weekend. Does anyone have any fun plans? I was supposed to do something tomorrow, but my plans got canceled, which honestly, I think that's fine. I'm kind of looking forward to just taking it easy and relaxing. You guys ever have those days where you have plans and then you're kind of just in your head hoping that someone else cancels it so that you can just have an excuse to not go? So you can just stay at home and you're not the one who canceled the plans, so you can wipe your hands free of the responsibility. Branded, at the present you're working on building a fortress-sized battle scorpion? What do you mean? Outpost Infinity Siege. You can build your own base to fight off hordes of robots. I don't think I've ever heard of that game, but that sounds intense. Because always 1000% of the time you're just constantly waiting for plans to be canceled. I think that's just a sign that we're getting old, is that you make plans just hoping that someone else will cancel them on you so that you can just do whatever you want. Branded, you love it. It's one of your favorite games of the year so far. I'll have to check it out. It sounds really intense. Is it like online, or do you just play solo and you just fight waves of robots? It's on Steam. Oh, you can do solo or co-op? That sounds so cool. I've been looking into some other games. I picked up like this organization game just something to kind of relax my brain. It's called A Little to the Left. I don't know if you guys know about it, but it's just a game where you just organize things. And sometimes it's nice. I mean, obviously, it requires a little bit of brain power to organize, but sometimes it's nice to just kind of, you don't have to think too hard about it. There's no tricks. You're just putting things where they belong. So it's kind of mindless. And I think that that's kind of fun in a way sometimes. I haven't been playing like a lot of intense battle games or any shooters or anything. But I think Kelsey, Star, and I were going to play some Baldur's Gate this weekend. I have to get back into Baldur's Gate. So I'm looking forward to that. Has anyone else picked up any new games lately? Anything new that they're trying or a game you're getting back into? I actually had to wrestle this week. We were installing. Kelsey wanted to play with some cool mods to the game, just like quality of life stuff and then just some aesthetics. But I had never done that before. I had only played on vanilla for Baldur's Gate before that. So she was showing me how to put the mods on, and it wasn't working at first, but we were able to wrestle it and get it working. I don't mod a lot of my games, so that's all kind of new to me. I had similar experiences when we were modding Minecraft for the Fox Fam server. I typically don't know how to add those things on myself, but there's definitely a lot that you can do in Baldur's Gate and Minecraft. And what else did we mod? Was it Lethal Company? We did for the mod squad. With Niyu's stream, we threw on a bunch of just the multiplayer mod, and that was a lot of fun. I don't know how people come up with all these things and like make them work, but it's really cool to see how you can kind of tweak the games to get a new and better experience. I think I'm just used to growing up in like a Nintendo household where you just had your console and the game was what it was, and you got what you got, and you didn't get any upset. Sora, welcome! Happy Friday! Alright, I'm gonna switch us over tonight. We're playing more Botany Manor. I'm hoping my brain can wake up so we can do some puzzles, because last time they were getting a little tricky, but I think we got really close to growing the last flower that we were working on, so we'll try to solve that puzzle if we can. Okay. That's right. Okay, so we were trying to figure out what to do with the weights and what this means. Rose, welcome! How am I doing? I'm good. I'm still a little sleepy. I'm still waking up a little bit. But I'm excited for more Botany Manor. Kelsey, it's time for your tri-weekly iPad enrichment time. I'm sorry I'm turning you into an iPad kid. Okay, so we were stuck trying to figure out what the proper weight was. The year of construction for this, friends, is the key. Is that talking? Maybe the wait is the year the house was built? What year was the house built? Is that out front? Because that symbol on the drawer was a religious symbol, and that said religious blessing. Remember the year of construction. I'm wondering if that's the clue that we missed. Maybe we just worked through it. Home of the Green family. How do we know when this was built? Maybe it's on the front of the house. Oh, maybe not. But I feel like that's pretty close. This is like the years of birth, not the years of construction of the home. Do you guys remember anything about the year the place was built? This is the key. It says, blessed is this kitchen. So maybe it's the year the kitchen was built? Is that in here? How am I supposed to know when the kitchen was built? Oh, wait. I just realized we made a joke last time about this horrible, very misogynistic letter going in the fire, and it's actually in a box labeled kindling. I didn't realize that, but that's really funny. There's a picture or something with the year of construction on it. I don't think there were any pictures out there. No. What chapter am I on? I think this is chapter 3. Yeah, peculiar petals. Dartmoor line. Oh, thank you, Rose. I appreciate that. Oh, this is a letter lock. Oh, I don't remember if we went up here. Blocked by the tree. There must be more stuff up here that we can access later. Oh, this was for the lightning flower. This is just me and my sister. All right, I'm very stuck. Rose, I don't want the answer. if you could point me to the room where the year of construction is. The painting room. Weren't we just there? Where was the painting room? Right here. Oh, 1593. Perfect. With the blueprints. Fifteen, 9, 3. Hooray! We definitely did that all on our own and didn't look up any hints whatsoever. We used our big brains. Our big, sleepy, sleepy brains. My Lord Green, thou hast ventured not mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favor I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John in his establishments of this sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto thy cook for the sustenance provided, a welcome respite from Brother Michael's oft-repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat that this missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours with devotion, Reverend Blount. Next time you'll have to be a bit more cryptic, though. That's okay. That one, I would have just been looking around for a while. A tufted duck. These people really do like their duck statues. I think this should take us to the sunroom. What are these? Coins? Souvenirs from when we traveled, maybe? The Lady Mountaineers Club. Say less. First outing 1858. That sounds so fun. All correspondence to the above address, the Society for Botanical Science, meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the Assembly Room in Stroud. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the society. Okay. Along with evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of the science of botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. In the trash where it belongs, honestly. Make my own club. More coins? Just a bunch of coins. Okay, the 30th of July, 1862, the 3rd of August. Rampage! Welcome! Happy Friday! How's it going? They make purty sound. Yeah, the coins do sound really good when you pick them up and put them back. Okay, this is our field trip journal. Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I join Professor John Montague and his wife Anne Montague and his fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British meadow orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for the subject is infectious. Today, Professor Montague gathered all of us to examine a southern marsh orchid. Though upon arrival I noticed it had much more hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed this out, Professor Montague laughed and explained that he was simply testing us. Testing us how? Let's repair the stairs. Now we can go up and down freely, thank goodness. Did we get everything down here? I think so. Oh, the seeds. Perfect. Okay, we got our seeds. We add a clue. The coin collection. Oh, I guess those are all of our clues. So I bet, where did they say they were going? The Southern Mark Orchid, the... Oh, they didn't say where they were going, just that they went to study British meadow orchids. (1862). Are any of these coins from 1862? Doesn't say. They do sound nice when you pick them up. Oh, it locked us back in. I guess we have to take the stairs back up. Alrighty. Alright. So we need information about the wind from the Alps. We need to know how fast the wind was going and then set the tower up accordingly. Let's see. Where did they end up going? In the nursery rhyme, does it say where they grow? I'll just go through all the clues. I wish, okay, so that's something that I do wish that they would change about this game. I wish that I could click on these clues and like re-reference them. I think that that is something that is missing. To reach the summit. Okay, so it's all the way at the top then, I'm guessing? So it's probably pretty strong winds if it's all the way up at the summit. It doesn't say. Maybe in the painting room when we looked at the picture. Alpine weather. Maybe in our letters it would say where we went. Because we had that letter correspondence about our trips to the Alps, I think. Doesn't say where it came from. Just that it's in the Alps. Alpine weather in the orangery. I don't see the book about the weather. Think. Oh, do I have to check like our souvenir coins against these things? To see where we went? There were a lot of coins. Crystal Palace. Eiger. Mont Blanc. That was one of them. I think maybe it's Mont Blanc then. We'll try that. Oh, this was on the picture of the envelope, the stamp. This must be where it is. Weisshorn, Switzerland. Because that was the symbol that was on the stamp upstairs on the envelope. A ram's head. And she was saying they made it to the Alps. That must be where they are. Let's try Weisshorn, and if not, we'll do Mont Blanc. What is Weisshorn? Mount Weisshorn is 40. 45. Oh, okay, 40 on the 4th floor if we open the 1st, 3rd, and 4th. 1st, 3rd, and 4th. Okay, the first one is already open. Going up. And then we leave the second one closed. And the 4th. And then it should be 40 miles an hour. Oh, it's broken. Did we not do it right? Ah, I thought we really had it. I guess not. Maybe we have the wrong location then. Maybe it was one of the other ones. Oh, nope. Okay. I wish there was just a button to go all the way down like an elevator. I'm gonna leave the plant here and go look at more speeds. Mont Blanc is 35. 35 on the 3rd floor. If we do the 4th and 3rd. Now we're just gonna trial and error it. Oh, not there either. I feel like the whistling was louder when we had the first window open and we were up on the 4th floor, and they did talk about the whistling. What are we missing? Alright. Nursery rhyme has to do with the top of the mountain. Letter from the builder means that we have to fix the stairs. That's fine. We did that. Letter about the Alps. And the envelope with the stamp. This is why I thought it was the Switzerland one. See, yeah, it says it was coming from a tiny flower. If only you had been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. We did that. And that matched the coin. Mount Ventoux, Mont Blanc we tried. I guess we could just go down the list and try to make all of the speeds. But I really thought that this was the one from the souvenir. Mount Weisshorn. Eiffel Tower. Matterhorn, first summit, 1865. Okay. Could try Matterhorn, if that's on here. Mount Ventoux, that was also one that we got. So we did Mount Weisshorn. We could try Eiger, Matterhorn, and Mount Ventoux. Oh, my inometer broke after 6 tests. Okay, well, let's give it a try. We did 35. We'll try 50 on the second floor. Oh, oops. I did want to check what the windows were again on that one. I think it was just closing the first one. Oh, closing the fourth one. Okay, closing the fourth one. And then it's back to the second floor. Move up. If you guys have any better ideas, I'm all ears. I'm not sure what we're missing in our clues. I really thought I had it for sure with that Switzerland symbol on the coin. But I must be missing something key. Oh, there's a whistling. Okay. Guess not 50. I definitely like watered it and stuff, right? Like we're not missing anything important like that. No, watered it and everything. All right. Well, we did 35. We did 50. We did 45. We could do 20. That's with all the windows open on the first floor. Okay. Let's see. Jellysicle, welcome. When did I get this game? I got it after it released a week ago. It's still pretty new. I picked it up. Goose actually bought it for me on Steam. We had demoed it at PAX last year. And it was a lot of fun, so I wanted to play it. But now this puzzle has got me totally stumped. Brandon, watching me play this makes you wonder if I'd enjoy Myst and its sequels. What is Myst? I don't think I've ever heard of that game or any of the sequels. Is it like another puzzle game? You were gonna say, did I see it at PAX last month? Yeah, we demoed it at PAX last year, and we were really excited about it. And we've been waiting for the release, and it finally released last week. Ray, welcome. How goes the stream? It's going. I'm stumped on a puzzle for sure. Myst is a puzzle series, Brandon. It's got 5 to 6 games now. Used to play it as a kid with your dad. That sounds so nice. Ace, welcome. You just woke up from a nap? I also took a nap after work today. I hope that you were able to get some rest. All right, let's try the next one. I have a feeling we'll get close. 40 on the 4th floor if it's 1, 3, and 4. Kyle, welcome. Happy Friday. How's it going? We're back playing more Botany Manor, but I am totally stumped by this puzzle. I thought for sure that I had it. Why don't you want to grow, little friend? You're radish. I thought for sure that we would have this right. Alright, I'm looking it up. Because I'm confused. Wolf glove. Yep, okay, we opened the wall. Coin collection, one with the ram that matches the stamp. Okay, so I was right. I was right about it. Flip it over, you'll see it represents Mount Weisshorn. Yeah, isn't that what I just did? Oh, one isn't closed. It's half open. Kyle, you're angry it's snowing? Why would you be angry about the snow? Snow is great. We love snow. Niu, hi. Welcome. How's it going? Let me give you a shout out to Niu. You guys should definitely give Niu a follow if you're not already following. She is another amazing Vox streamer. You guys have probably already seen her. If you haven't, definitely check her out. Kyle, it's supposed to be warming up. Yeah, that's true. It is supposed to be getting into spring, so you would expect it to be a little warm. But I just love the snow. I find it so pretty. And hopefully when the sun comes out tomorrow, it'll melt. And then you won't have to worry about anything to do with transportation. Okay, so apparently 1 needs to be half closed, not open. So it was 40, I just didn't have the windows quite right. Oh my gosh, guys. That would have taken me forever. I was so close. So I had it right. It was the stamp. I had the right location. I just didn't have the right windows. So pretty. Thank goodness. Okay, the wolfglove grows in Mount Weisshorn where the weather is just right. When the wind hits its tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. That is so cool. That is the weirdest looking bellflower. Yeah, kind of. How's it going, Intel? That is pretty though. I like it. We have a delivery at the gate. Oh, the music's picking up. I love the music. I just love the atmosphere in this game. Even though the puzzles are getting really tricky. Alright, come on you. Where are we gonna place you? Put you on display. It's been a great day so far. How goes Botany Manor? It's going. You missed quite the perplexing puzzle. That one was really tough. Back through the garden. We're going into chapter 4 now. I don't even know how many chapters there are. 5. Oh, just 5 chapters. Wow, we are getting pretty far. In our only second time playing, maybe we'll beat this game pretty soon. Though if the puzzles get much more tricky, we may never beat it, because that was really hard. Oh, okay. Letter from sister. Dear sister, I'm so glad to hear you have returned safely from your travels. While you were away, I changed the code for the library door each time I visit it, as I know some of grandmother's valuable items are kept in the secret vault. A secret vault? The new code for the door is the 3 initials of my name to make it easy for you to remember. I hope we can meet soon. I look forward to hearing about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Okay, I think that's that door upstairs that had the little letter lock on it. So we know that the first letter is definitely Elizabeth. I think her full name is probably on that family tree when you first walk in. We'll go check that out. Elizabeth Anne Green. E-A-G. Okay. Let's try upstairs. E-A-G. E-A-G. What the heck? It's better security process to not let people know there's a secret safe. Something that exists can be broken into. Something that does not exist cannot be broken into. So true. Oh, she's married now. So it would be, her last name is Hopgood. E-A-H? They really went big on these puzzles. They really want your brain to be working. There we go. We made it. Thank you, card. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I am keen that my daughters have access to a good education. I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. Olive, I would be honored. Modern methods of teaching. Oh, I guess I must have gotten that letter and then wanted to teach them, so I pulled out a teaching book. So cute. All right, that's locked. That's probably the vault. Botanical allies. Guys, this place just gets better and better. Look at the size of this library. Isn't this actually incredible? Like, look at all of this. I would just stay in here every day, forever and ever. These stained glass windows? Are you joking? They're plants that like grow up to the sky. How cute is that? Wonders of the night sky. Oh my gosh! We have raiders! Welcome, raiders! Charlie, welcome! Thank you so much for the raid! Let me give you a shout out. Thank you so much for being here. What were you playing? Make sure I spell your name right. What were you guys playing tonight? You were streaming ASMR and reading children's bedtime stories? Oh my goodness! That is so sweet and cute. I love that. Well, thank you all for being here. My name is Day. I'm a Magical Sunflower Scout VTuber, here to make the world a brighter place. I hope that you guys enjoy your stay in the garden. Charlie, thank you so much for the raid. If you need to take a rest after stream, I totally understand. The game looks really calming, and you know that I'm a sweetie pie. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. This game is really calming, though that last puzzle stressed me out a little bit. Okay, what is this? Oh. You have to do them in a certain order. Okay, we haven't really gotten any clues yet, so let's hold off on that, and maybe it's upstairs. Is this an escape room? So this is called Botany Manor. We are growing plants. We are a botanist. Sammy Hammy Sandwich, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yes, Sammy's. So we are finding clues around this old mansion in the 1800s, and we are trying to grow obscure plants. A special one just for me. Thank you so much. So it's kind of a cozy game, but also puzzles, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. The golden fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I am not a fish, but a prince, enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for his freedom, a cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while, the ocean became darker, and the shore was blackened with dirt. Finally, the wife wished to be so powerful she could grant wishes for herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all the wishes it had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again, the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish again. Oh, what a tale. Don't be greedy, or the fish will take away all its wishes. Your company is respectfully solicited at a New Year's ball to be given at Somerset Hall. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. Signed, T. T, you don't know what husbands I have buried in my garden. The hare and the tortoise. Oh, I bet this has to do with the symbols that are downstairs. This one says at midday. That's probably the middle one we push. What did it say about the fish? One bright morning. Okay, so that has to be at the beginning. Then the hare in the middle. Rising sun. Okay, so that doesn't really help us. No clues. Multiple husbands buried. You didn't hear anything. If you think you heard about my buried husbands in the garden, no, you didn't. Ezra, welcome! I'm so happy that you're here. We were not talking about burying husbands in the garden. How's it going? Happy Friday. You just got here? Well, I'm so glad that you're here. Oh, here's another one. One evening, the fox and the crow. And you hear about... No, you didn't. You didn't hear anything. Okay. So let's do... Oh, guys, I am so good. Wow. Sunset, 8th of July, blue, purple, pink, orange. Oh, just different pictures of the sunsets. How pretty. They kind of remind me of like paint night. The end when like you all tried to paint the same thing, but everyone came out a little different. Cute. The music is so soothing. I know. I love this game so much. Honestly, it's so cute. Kyle, speaking of being skilled, what does a magical sunflower scout entail? I'm so glad you asked. So, my mission is to make the world a brighter place. But unfortunately, because people haven't taken very good care of the planet, I can't brighten the earth or I will melt all the ice caps and flood the planet. So, until people figure out what to do about global warming and fix themselves, I just have to wait. And so, in the meantime, I'm going to be playing video games. But I also learned that you can brighten the world emotionally through love and friendship. So, there's a little loophole to the clause. And that's what I'll be doing in the meantime, brightening the world with friendship rather than with sunshine. Charlie, does this mean I'm protecting you, a small flower child? Of course! I'm protecting everyone. All of my friends. Rexy, it's so true. I've been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far, I've deduced that the flower opens at sunset, and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Kyle, that's actually hilarious. Good lore. Thank you so much. Honestly, came to me at like 2 o'clock in the morning one night. I was just scrolling and my brain just started going, and it was the kind of thought process you can only have when you are so sleep deprived, but I thought it was really fitting, and so I'm sticking with it. Branded, now, real question. We friends, so I have a sunflower garden? Of course! You're all my precious friends. I would protect you all with my life. Oh, we got a key. And we got the seeds. Rexy, me too. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Yeah, we're all good friends here. Okay, so we have to find what time of year the flowers bloom and then find probably the right colors to match that sunset. You pledge your giant battle scorpion to the cause? Well, there's no way we can lose with that kind of backup. The London Record. Lindley appointed chair of botany after an esteemed early career. An admission as one of the youngest ever fellows to the Linnean Society, John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus in his inaugural lecture. It has been very much the fashion of late years to undervalue the importance of this science and to consider amusement for ladies rather than occupation for serious thoughts of man. Oh, yeah. For anyone who hasn't been watching, we are dealing with Victorian England misogyny as well. We are trying to be a botanist, and everyone just kind of puts us down because we're a lady and they think it's just a silly little hobby. So we're dealing with some historical sexism as well as fun plant time. But we will show them, or they will end up buried in the garden. Charlie, wait, that took a hard turn for a second there. Yeah. That is not fertile soil to grow. Azra, clipping with the phone is still a pain. Oh no! I'm so glad that that you get all those fun clips though. It's so nice to be able to look back on them. Siva, free fertilizer. In this economy, you really can't turn anything down, is all I'm saying. Here we go. My dear friend, I've been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wider world, since it is so seldom we are able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. With warm regards, Anne. Meadow Orchids of Britain. Oh, imagine just... Oh, I wish I could sit in this chair. Imagine being able to work here with all your little plant friends hanging around with this view of the mountains out the window. How absolutely stunning. Actual goals. Arabella, I have some more books from the department that may be of interest for your research. One I recall was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you are collecting materials for your uncle. So long as they are returned before summer ends, the other professors won't notice. Best of luck with your research, Uncle Theodore. Intel, who needs fabric for curtains when you could have vine curtains? So true. Honestly, just turn your house into a jungle. Like, look at this giant tree that is taking over this room. One day, these leaves will just cover the entire ceiling, and you won't even need a ceiling anymore. You'll just have tree leaves. Fungi of Britain, mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil and evolved to retrieve it in different ways. This means they become carnivorous because they only require nutrients they need by consuming other living beings, such as flies, bugs, and plants. Hazra, what a lovely day. Sees buildings on fire. What a way to brighten the day. I mean, fire is pretty bright, so I think by definition, we did our job. Some mushrooms even get on their nutrients from feeding on other types of fungus or parasites. Mushrooms growing on a tree is a usual sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. Underlined. Not always the case. That's so true. They could have like a symbiotic relationship, or the mushrooms could just be chilling there. Maybe we need the mushrooms to grow. You don't want to always remove them. Tree diseases, red tree pox, hypoxylon, root parasite, bark rust. Uh-oh. Kingfisher egg. Oh, these are bird eggs. Intel, we need the shrooms sometimes. I agree. It's an important part of nature. They do a great job of breaking down and decaying organisms to put food back into the soil. It's very important. I bet the mushroom book goes with mushrooms. I feel like. And maybe tree diseases. Oh yeah. Okay. Judging by the name, I don't believe this to be an edible mushroom. I bet. So there was a tree out in the main room that was blocking a door upstairs. I bet I could grow these mushrooms and it would get rid of this tree so we could get into that door. Let's give it a try. Excuse me, Mr. Flower. Oh, can we not? Do I have to get rid of my plant? I'm sorry. We'll compost you. We can make more later. Can I not pull seeds from here? Oh, soil first, then seeds. Cute! Look at our little guys. They are so precious. Oh, look at it go! Hazra, is that us? Are you guys my little mushrooms? Goose, are we winning? I think so. Look at these. Look at what I just did with the mushrooms. I would say we're winning. Sapphire Gloom, so pretty. The sapphire gloom is a wildly misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees, and as opposed to a popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. So it's protecting the tree. How wonderful. Hazra, oyster mushrooms are your favorite? What is an oyster mushroom? Second to needle mushrooms? I don't think I know that much about mushrooms, actually. Oh, I get it. So the mushroom ate the parasites that were rotting the tree, and now the tree has bloomed. Before it was all branchy and kind of decaying, and the mushroom saved it. Kyle, you wonder if it makes good soup? Intel, no, that's only the red and brown ones. Oyster mushrooms are delicious. I'm not big on mushrooms. I think I might actually, I don't know what kind, but I think there's a type of mushroom that I'm allergic to because I've had like mushroom stock in some gravies and stuff, and it a lot of times seems to upset my stomach a lot. And it really only happens when I have stuff with mushroom in it, but I don't know exactly what kind of mushroom seems to do that. But I tend to steer clear of mushrooms for that reason because I don't really know what's going to upset my stomach. Hazra, you had a hot pot with oyster mushrooms. I like the, what are they? The enoki mushrooms? Those are in hot pot, and I like those a lot too. Dearest Arabella, I was taking a walk along a river in Somerset recently, and I noticed a sight that I just had to write to you about. In the water, I saw the brook chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mentioned it. It was so beautiful. Do you have any ideas what could have caused this? Ever your friend, Edith. Hazra, Enoki's needle mushrooms. Yeah, those were really good. I did like those. Some chairs. These all locked? No? Okay, perfect. We'll get some soil ready. We'll go over here first. Aquatic weed removal. Do you have a pond? Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? We are specialized in removing the following weeds. Algae. Is algae really considered like a weed? I guess I never really thought of it like that. Himalayan balsam, brook chalice, and duckweed. Make an appointment today. I hate fresh water when it's got like algae and slime on everything. It gives me the heebies. My heebies are GB'd. Somerset Society for Wildlife Protection offers a petition. Charlie, you thought seaweed was the aquatic weed? Yeah, you would think so. Like seagrass and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it was a misconception from early on, but I don't know if I'd really consider algae to be like a weed. In recent years, hunts have been taking place near Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to the decline and even extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear their beautiful chime-like calls. We call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expense attends signing. Your signature, Arabella Green. Yeah, we have to protect the birds. A cradle fern. I bet the nightfall is the sunset one. If Day is a sunflower, then male Day must be a mushroom. I don't know why, but he must be a fun guy. I agree. That's funny. Kyle, algae blooms due to nutrient imbalances in bodies of water, kills everything else that isn't algae via suffocation and by blocking the sun for other vegetation. Yeah, we get a lot of algae in our saltwater tank that we have. And we have like snails that go around and eat the algae. But sometimes Goose has to go in and scrub the sides because it still grows too much. And we definitely don't want it smothering things in the tank. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of time, and day turned into night. Nyx, goddess of night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offense and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy into a nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached, the sun arose and the spell broke, though just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for all eternity. What a fairy tale! Oh my goodness. Kyle, algae blooms cause mass die-offs for lots of bodies of water here in Colorado, and 9 times out of 10, they're caused by fertilizer runoff from industrial cultivation. Yeah, that's a big problem. We have a river nearby that has a lot of industrial sites along it, and that always makes me nervous because I feel like they definitely get a lot of fertilizer runoff. Oh, my dearest Nova, never forgotten. Poor kitty cat. Dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I am not sure it's worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visit to Brinsby, the young man showing us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful time and erudition was devoted to them and none given to Constance and I. Typical. Azra, you want to try a lion's mane mushroom? It looks tasty. Is it edible? Is that an edible mushroom or it just looks tasty? Let's plan another trip of our own, and perhaps we can see the specimens in some habitats where they belong. Ever your faithful friend, Eliza. Y'all seen giant puffball mushrooms? Are those the ones that, like, if you poke them, they kind of, like, explode? Tincture of red clover, chamomile, and red clover seems to soothe hot flushes. For sprains, strains, and joint pains, essence of arnica flower. I feel like we're collecting a lot of clues, but I'm not, like, seeing much related to the flowers. Oh, this is definitely about some sort of... What's it called? A nightfall. Okay, so we could put that in the nightfall clues. Fairy story. Until you had to resist the urge to kick it like a soccer ball. That's only if they've progressed to the point of releasing their spores. When puffballs are edible, they're pure white, like a soccer ball growing out of the ground, but without the black pentagons. They're huge. I'll have to look those up. That sounds really cool. A hot bath at the turn of the tap provides rapid flow of hot water. Simply turn the tap and instantly hot water will appear. What an invention! Can be used multiple times in a row without any extra cost. This sounds like witchcraft. Hot water from the pipes? Seems like witchcraft to me. Oh, a pipe part. Is there a part that's broken? Oh, there's lots of parts that are broken. Oh my goodness, we have to repair the pipes. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I think that this part has to go here. Botany Manor. Now all of a sudden we're plumbers. There we go. Lady Arabelle agreed. Service quote. Here's our quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, it's a complex job best left to the professionals. Have a nice day, Frederick. Something leads me to believe that Wilson Plumbers overcharged me for being a lady. Sir Crawling Venom, hello, welcome. Happy Friday. How's it going? It's Super Day, bros. Yeah. Mushrooms and pipes. We are quickly turning into Mario. Oh, I think we just got an achievement for flushing the toilet. That's silly. Okay, I think that's everything from this room. Nintendo, don't bonk us. They'll never catch us. Lady Arabella, I wanted to thank you once again for your invaluable contributions during our recent meadow orchid research expedition. Your keen observations and deep knowledge of orchids was so helpful. Your dedication to the field is an inspiration to us all. Thank you so much. I look forward to future collaborations and the continued exploration of the botanical wonders that surround us. I'll put in a good word for you with the Botanical Society. Most sincerely, Professor Montague. Finally, some recognition. Thank you. Oh, we got an attic key. Dear members, we want to make sure you can all enjoy swimming this summer, so we have cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all the aquatic weeds. The River Cam, the River Chew, and the River Summer have all been cleared of weeds thanks to the services of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your monthly donations. The rivers of Somerset are clean and weed-free. Health and safety warning, 8th of August. It's been brought to our attention that the factory has been illegally dumping scrap metals in the rivers across Somerset. So it seems like the algae is not what's polluting the rivers. It seems like dumping scrap metal in the rivers is probably a bigger problem for swimming. These rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers: Cam, Summer, and Chew. The River Frome was also affected by the waste, though oddly the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We're still working on what led to that effect. Sir Crawling Venom. Evil company indeed. Yeah, definitely. Dear Arabella, I'm writing to share with you an exciting discovery I have made in my botanical studies. It turns out some plants are particularly sensitive to sound and seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from their natural environment. I hope to share more of my findings with you in the near future and would be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your sincere friend, Marianne. Kyle, you feel like you're going to pass out? Thank you so much for the lurk. Don't push yourself. I hope you're able to get some rest and that you have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, here's all the rivers and the temperature. I bet this has to do with the temperature we set the bathtub to. The River Frome was the one that wasn't affected, and it's 25 degrees Celsius. We'll come back to this. I feel like this is important. How's the sunflower today? I'm doing great. It's been a long week, but I'm so excited to start the weekend. Oh, we have to play some music. Bird calls. Interpretations from nature written as easy to play melodies to enjoy at home. One of our plants is gonna like music. Bird calls. Okay. We got an attic key. There was no way to go up into an attic from here, right? No. All right. I think we just need to keep acquiring more clues. I'm not sure. Which of those grows in the water? Brook chalice is the ones that are aquatic. So I bet bath geyser, river poster, river trust, government notice, letter about weeds, weed removal? Okay, seed packet location attic. Good, we have the attic key, so we can go get those. Then this must be bird eggs, letter about melodies, bird calls. What was the petition? Oh, this is about the birds. Okay, petition. So we need one more clue for the cradle fern and 5 more for nightfall. Crawling Venom, you decided to join the Discord? I'm so glad. That's definitely my favorite place to hang out when I'm not streaming. So I'm glad that you're able to be there. Asura fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She's the one named Sunflower Day. I love Sailor Moon. The flower growing companion, trapped moths. Is that like the trapped fairy in the nightfall? I bet that's for the nightfall. Moth spotting calendar. And the moth posters. I bet the moths have to do with the nightfall. Who would be Tuxedo Mask? Can't I just be an independent magical girl? The sights of plants. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoreceptors, which allow them to see the color of light. This means the flowers can tell the time of day and know when to open or close their buds. Hatsura, you volunteer as tribute. You're ready to throw a rose and then run away and not help at all. The exact time that flowers bloom is different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and the color open in some ways. Horticulturists and botanists have made use of this knowledge to trick difficult flowers into blooming anytime they like. He didn't do anything in the anime either. Yeah, that's because the girls could handle it all by themselves. Wow, okay. So we need to do a projection for one of the plants. My dear niece, I fear the window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. I've arranged a dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son, Edward. He has a successful business in London. Your cousins, William and Thomas, may well aspire to be accomplished scientists, but for you, Arabella, it is better to make yourself useful in the small duties of life, for which you will be loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable should you have a son, but it would be foolish to allow such a folly to come before the important things in life. I am confident that this is what your parents would have wanted. Dinner will be from 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear a becoming dress. Yours very sincerely, Aunt Agnes. Okay. Moving on. A duck. So cute. The Botanist Digest. This month, in conversation with Professor Montague, leading expert in British meadow orchids, in his words, every plant, every leaf, and every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is to simply uncover some of the mysteries. Professor John Montague, renowned botanist, sheds light on his groundbreaking work in the world of meadow orchids and other botanical wonders. With decades of research and numerous publications to his name, Professor Montague's contributions to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including discoveries of the new species such as the Dactyl or Bisa Montague or Hood Marsh Orchid. Oh, we got the Brook Chalice seeds. Perfect. We are ready to be published. Okay, I bet this is also for the Nightfall. I'm missing one clue for the Nightfall. We just need to know when they bloom, so that we can get the sunsets correct. And then we can do that up here. I don't know which moth is the right moth. Oh, the trapped fairy. Okay, here it is. Let's look at the pattern. It's kind of like black and white or brown and white on the top, and then almost like a ladybug pattern on the bottom. That is the garden tiger moth. And what time of year is that? I don't see it. That's definitely what the picture is. Garden tiger. Oh, in September. Okay, it's right there at the top. Okay, so September. Okay, so let's go find the colors for September sunset. I remember which room that we've been in so many rooms now. I think maybe it was just straight through here. You remember having that bug chart during kindergarten? September, May, July, October, April, June, September. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Okay. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Where was that? It was upstairs in the attic. Okay. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Now we need to go plant the seed. Soil, nightfall. Little seedlings, so cute. Tiny baby. Okay, let's see if this works. We did it! We are on a roll. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. How gorgeous. I love all the colors in the petals. Seeing the nightfall bloom is a rare event. The flower only blooms with September sunsets. Not with technology. With the power of science, we were able to do it. Night pollinators active in September, such as the garden tiger, often get trapped once the bud closes for the rest of the year. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. So we did that one. We are missing one more clue for the cradle fern. But we should be able to do the brook chalice. And take this rusty pig. Because they were talking about how there's no rust in that river. So I think that you can clean him with the flour. Let's see. Donations. The river Frome was affected by the waste. Okay, so the river Frome. And that is 25 degrees Celsius. This is brook chalice. Plant. Let's see. I might have missed a step. I kind of sped through this one. But let's try. I think we did it. Yep, and the rusty pig. How absolutely gorgeous. I mean, we kind of destroyed the bathtub, but that is so pretty. We will need a new bathtub though, for sure. Oh my gosh, I think this one might be my favorite. How pretty are those petals? I loved how many of them bloomed across the bathtub. The brook chalice prefers to grow in rivers with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. The plant naturally filters the water from rust and metal. Unfortunately, they get removed often as most people prefer their ponds to be weed-free. I would never remove this. We'll just leave the pig in there with it in case it needs more food. How pretty. Oh, I could just place it somewhere. I guess I'll just leave it in the bathtub. How pretty. All right, we are one clue behind on the cradle fern. Let's see what we missed. Checked all that. Something about the birds. You like the one at the bottom right? Because seeing that one brightens your day. Are you talking about me? Okay, we had to figure out what kind of duck. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's the duck that was up in the attic. Chris, welcome! Happy Friday! How's it going? A mallard. Maybe the mallard is the one that we need. Do we even have the seeds for this? What kind of duck would you be? I don't know. We used to see some really cute ducks when I lived around the Boston area years ago. I don't live around there anymore, but years and years ago, we would go to this pond in the commons and they had a lot of ducks there and they were really cute. I liked to feed them. This is not helping. This is just medicine, but it wasn't a clue. We picked that up before. Asra proceeds to choose goose. We don't choose goose. We ban goose. Okay, we got everything in here. Rest in peace, goose. Oh, cradle fern. Oh, here we go. This is the answer we were looking for. I have to look more at the paintings. I'm always looking down at the tables. Rexy, you think all of us are one big family when we make new friends? I agree. I think that's so sweet. Not angry. Love. I pressed the wrong button. I'm hoping to get a Steam Deck soon. Right now I'm going off of keybinds, so sorry if my expressions change unnecessarily, but yeah, I agree. I think we make one great happy family. A found family is the best family. Sir Crawling Venom, we eat goose. I don't know if we eat goose. The duality of chat. Two types of people. I'm new here. I wouldn't say I'm family. If you're here, you're family. Welcome to the family, Sir Crawling Venom. We're all friends and family here. Let's go see what type of egg this is. Thank you, Vin Diesel. Family is everything. Okay, where were all the eggs? I think those were over here. They want to kidnap me into the cult of sunflowers. There's no kidnapping here. You can stay as long as you'd like, Or you can leave, but you know, who would want to leave? Okay, crusted owl. That was definitely the egg. Crusted owl. Kidnaps chat. Oh no, I can't be an accomplice to any crimes. Not again. Okay, crusted owl. Chris, is that your opinion as my lawyer? E, C, D, E, G, F. E, C, D, E, G, F. No? Is that not right? Oh! So cute. This one doesn't have any little flowers. It's just a fern, but it's so pretty. Sir Crawling Venom, you might need a new one, a new lawyer. Are you doubting Chris's legal expertise? Ice Dragon Kid, welcome in. I'm doing well. How are you? Happy Friday. I'm so happy that you're here. We're playing Botany Manor today. I think we just finished chapter 4. We are in the last chapter of Botany Manor. That's crazy. I love this game so much. Everything about it is perfect. So cute. Let's go. That's right. Let's go, gamers. This was a nice, cozy, quick game. We can probably get one more stream out of it to do chapter 5. Congratulations. Thank you. I've had so much fun with it. Even though we've only played it over 2 streams, I feel like we've just had so much fun making all the plants. Oh, the formal garden. I bet we're going to find some really pretty flowers here. Lady Arabella, I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket, and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I left the key in the basket here for you, Jimmy. Well, Jimmy, I will overlook this time, but don't let it happen again. I don't know if this is the formal garden. This is, I think, the side garden. No, this is where we started. This was the conservatory. Where is the formal garden? Is it this way? We haven't really done anything this way. I bet it's this. Oh my gosh. Imagine having this fountain at your house and just being able to be out here and walk through all the plants whenever you wanted. It's a good thing this lady's a botanist because look at all these plants. This is so cute, you guys. And it's just so peaceful. Chris, it looks like your backyard. I'm jealous. That's amazing. I wish my backyard looked like this. Chris, just kidding. I have a very small yard. You got me. Val, welcome. Happy Friday. Oh, it's locked from the other side. We have to get in there a different way. Okay. There must be a way out and around the house then. How's it going, Val? Hope that you're having a great day. This looks nice. I know. I love the style of this game. It's so beautiful. We gotta find our way outside to the garden. Imagine having a backyard. We do have a backyard, and it is kind of a pain to take care of, honestly. We have a lot of woods around us, so we get a lot of leaves piling up, and it definitely takes a lot of maintenance. I bet we can get to the formal garden this way. Maybe through this gate here? Formal garden. Climbing up. Oh my gosh! Look at the little picnic! How cute! Can I sit? I want to be at the picnic. The little tea set? Are you joking? Oh my gosh! And all the fruit. I bet this came from the orangery. The orange trees we had in that other room. Oh my gosh. That's it. This game tops all. It's so pretty. Bonnet's illustrated penny paper. It was a message. Local man reports mystery signal. A gentleman farmer has reported sightings of mysterious blinking lights coming from caves near his home in Cheddar. In his own words, I was walking my dog and lost track of time a little. It soon became dark and I decided to make the walk back home. On my way home is a tiny cave, and as I walked by, I noticed a blinking light pattern cast from the cave entrance. I was sure it was one of those Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light sources vanished, and nobody was there. Probably aliens. I'm convinced that what I saw was Morse code abbreviation for attention. I will never forget that one abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. Local authorities have assured our journalists that there have been no recent military activity or exercises in the area, so the mystery remains unsolved. Crawling Venom, you have an apartment, so it's been a while since you had a backyard. I understand. I lived in apartments for probably like 10 years. So I definitely understand the urge to have a yard. That was something that was really important to me when I moved away from the city. Was to have a nice yard, and we finally do. But it definitely takes a lot to maintain and clear out all the sticks and leaves and keep it nice and pretty. It's a lot of work. Oh, I wonder if we're going to be able to fill this. This looks kind of dirty. I wonder if we'll be able to fill that with some water. Azra, you're going to close your eyes a bit more. You'll be in the background. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out. Venom, you used to live out in the country, so you understand. Yeah, it's definitely nice to have that space to yourself. It's hard when you don't have a yard. Everything just feels really crowded. You live in a small city town now. Azra, you like watching me vibing? I'm so happy. I'm glad that we're all able to hang out. Okay, so we opened up that entrance back to the main area, so now we can more easily just kind of run through. Azra, a horror stream? Maybe. I do have some horror games, but I don't play them very often. But I'm not opposed to it. The one thing I don't do very well is reacting to like quick time events during horror games. And I'm really bad at shooters. But I think, you know, there's definitely some horror games that we could bring in. I don't know how many I'll play, but I'm not opposed to it. Flower growing company. Tips for growing hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain anthocyanin, which is a pigment can change color depending on the pH levels of the environment. The colors can vary between red, purple, and blue. Ah! I just grabbed myself, trying to spin the thing. I'm manhandling myself. Nothing like the screams of a scared VTuber. It's relaxing. That's mean. Don't bully me. I would never scream. I'm very brave. Hazra, it's future days business. Yeah, we'll worry about that when the time comes. Chris, why play horror games when real life exists? That's so true. Real life can be pretty scary sometimes. Inspect the empty pot. I think this is just one of our standard pots. New materials for garden pots: terracotta, granite, sandstone, marble, or obsidian. Okay, Minecraft. We got our Minecraft pots here. The method of communication over long distance must be selected according to the requirements of the scenario. If the message contains no sensitive information or there's no enemy presence, an open method of communication such as telegraphy may be used. If open communication is permissible, both receivers may still benefit from the abbreviation of messages. See Plate 2 for a table of commonly used military abbreviations using telegraphy and Morse code. Closed communication methods rely more upon both technology and ingenuity. In the case of secrecy and obfuscation, planning is required, and both parties must have knowledge of the method of encryption used. A brief history of long-range military communications. 19th century Morse code. I think that guy was saying that the Morse code he saw was attention, which was K-A. Okay, we can keep that in mind. I'll probably forget by the time we need it, but I'll try to remember that that's there. My sweet Hazel, how are you keeping? Are you keeping well today? Jimmy's only gone and broken the lawnmower again. If it weren't for my war injury, I wouldn't be letting him loose with the mower. He said he ran over some hard object down the long grass near the pond. I had a brief look and couldn't see anything. Something I wonder about that boy's sensibilities. Save me some of your lovely scones, Mr. Bennett. All right. I think it's getting to be that time. So I think I'm going to save it here and we'll go back to just chatting for a little bit. We'll save and kind of wind down. Oh, that was so fun. We finished all of chapter 4 and the end of chapter 3. We got a little stuck in the beginning because I think the puzzle was a little tricky, but we got there. And chapter 4 was a lot of fun. I'm definitely liking this game. I think we'll probably have one more stream of it, and that will probably take us to the end of Botany Manor. I'll be sad when it's over, but it's definitely been so nice to see all the flowers growing, and I definitely feel like I got a lot out of this game. It is as good as I had hoped it would be when I demoed it. So I'm really happy about that, and I hope you guys have been liking it too. If there's any games that you guys would like to see, I'll definitely be picking through my library. There's a lot that I have queued up. But if there's specific recommendations you'd like to see, I'm definitely open to suggestions. I just plan on playing a variety of games, so any genre is really, really open as long as, it's appropriate for stream. But I think this is our last stream before we can apply for affiliate, so we'll be doing that. I have been in touch with an artist about getting some more emotes. I don't think that they'll be ready for tomorrow, but the artist is going to be working on them shortly. So keep open for that. Hopefully we'll have those available soon. Rexy, you want to see Slime Rancher? I think I do have Slime Rancher in my library. We could definitely play some Slime Rancher. Rampage, thank you for the wonderful stream. You're welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I had so much fun. Chris, Slime Rancher's comfy. Yeah, it's so cute. I love Slime Rancher. I played that a long time ago, but I would definitely start a new one. Just start fresh. It's been a while since I've played. Ice Dragon, thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here. I'm just really grateful to have the time to hang out with everyone. And I hope you all had a really good time. And I hope that everyone has a great weekend. I'll be posting my schedule probably later in the day tomorrow or early on Sunday. Once I kind of figure out what I want to do next week. Maybe we'll play a bit more Calico. Branded, you didn't think you'd be vibing to stream while you build your base the entire time. Hazard, thank you for making our days brighter. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. I couldn't do it without you guys. Branded, I hope your base is coming along well. I'm trying to think what sort of vibes we want to go into. I'm seeing, just looking for someone in case we want to raid. Let's see. You guys want to see some Little Witch No Beta from Zenya Hima? You want to see Chaos and Mayhem, Branded? Okay, we could do content warning instead. That could be pretty fun. You guys want to switch over to a content warning stream? Someone named Moomy Star is streaming content warning. Flip a coin? Okay, let's see. We'll flip a coin between them. Okay, it decided for content warning, so that is where we will go. I will post our raid message here, and I hope you all have a great night. And I hope you all enjoyed stream. I will see you guys on Monday for the next stream, hopefully. In the meantime, please feel free to join my Discord. The link is available in my About Me panels. And I really had a great time with everyone tonight. Thank you so much. Here is our raid message. And I will be taking us over to Moomy Star. Have a great night, everyone. Happy Friday.